Now we will state and prove the lack of memory property of the geometric distribution. So let's see its statement first, that is the geometric distribution is said to lack memory in a certain sense. Suppose an event t can occur at one of the times t is equal to 0, 1, 2, so on up to. That means we have an event e and it will occur, suppose at the time 0, 1, 2, 3 on a specific time. Suppose it will occur at the time 8, that is 8 seconds. And the occurrence or waiting time x as a geometric distribution with the parameter p is this one. Since this is our occurrence time, that is the 8 second, it can be also called waiting time. Since for the event to be occur at 8 second, we have to wait for 8 second. So it is also the waiting time, which is denoted by x. That means value of our x is equal to t, that is waiting time is equal to the occurrence time. And it has the distribution of the geometric distribution. That means the probability that our event occur at time t is equal to k raised to power t multiplied by the p. Suppose we know that the event t has not occurred before k, that is x is greater than equal to k. That is, suppose we now define one more variable k. Suppose value for k is equal to here 6. That means it states that our event does not occur before 6 seconds. We already knew this thing because value for x is 8. So value for x can be greater than or equal to k. Let y is equal to x minus k. Thus y is amount of additional time needed for e to occur. And we now define one more variable y, which is difference of this, that is the x minus k, that is the additional time which we have to wait after this k. That means we have to wait 2 seconds more for the event to be occur. So that's why y is equal to x minus k, and it is the additional time needed for event t to occur. We just have to prove this thing. We already knew that the probability of the event e to be occur at time t is equal to this. We now just have to prove that the conditional probability that y is equal to t given x is greater than equal to k is also equal to this. That means, which implies that the additional time to wait has the same distribution as initial time to wait. Since x is our initial time to wait, that is the waiting time or occurrence time, it is our additional time. We just have to show that the additional time to wait has the same distribution as the distribution of the initial time to wait. Since the distribution does not depend upon k, it in a sense lacks memory of how much we shifted the time origin. Since we have already stated the value of our k on which value of our y depends. Now they are saying that whatever the value of our k will be, there will be no effect on the answer. Whatever will be the value for k, the distribution of our y is always equal to this term. So now we have to find value of this term is equal to this term. At the place of finding its value, we firstly find value of this term. That is, we just replace this equal to sign with greater than equal to. Now we can see that this is our conditional probability. We know that value of our probability of a given b is equal to this one. Now, on placing a is equal to y greater than equal to t and b is equal to x greater than equal to k, in this formula we get this answer, which is equal to this equation. Now we have already stated that y is our additional time, that is it is equals to x minus k. So that's why at the place of y here we write x minus k. We can write it as x greater than equal to t plus k. We just shifted this k to the right hand side. Now we can see that if this is a number line, here we have k, then here we must have t plus k. Now this first interval is saying that value for x is greater than equal to t plus k, that is from here to this side. This second interval is saying that value for x is greater than equal to k, that is the from here to this side. Now intersection of these two interval consists of the same portion. Now here the same portion is from t plus k onwards, that is x is greater than equal to t plus k, or we can say k plus t. Now we know that the PMF of the geometric distribution is this. If we want to find the probability that value for x is greater than equal to r, then it must be equal to summation from the value x is equal to r to infinity. Here we write the PMF of the geometric distribution. Now, firstly, we will take this p common, and then on writing x is equal to r in this term, we get this one. On writing x is equal to r plus 1, we get this term, so on up to like this. We can see that it consists our GP series. That is the difference between these terms are q. That is the difference is the same. That's why this is the GP series. We know formula of GP series is this. That is the first term divided by 1 minus difference. Here first term is q raised to power r divided by 1 minus difference is q. We know that 1 minus q is equal to p. On cancelling we get q raised to power r. That is this term is equal to this term. Now, we will compare this term with this term, which are similar, just the differences at the place of r. Here we have k plus t. That is, answer of this term is also this on placing r is equal to k plus t. That is this one. Again, answer of this term is also this on replacing value for r with the k. That is this one. Now, since it can be written as q raised to power t multiplied by q raised to power k, it will be cancelled out by this one, and our answer is q raised to power t. Now, suppose on this number line, here we have t, here we have t plus 1. Now we want to find the value of y is equal to t, that is this portion. It must be equal to value of y greater than equal to t, that is from this to this side minus from this to this side, that is value for y is greater than equal to t plus 1. So on subtracting this interval with this interval, we get this answer, that is value of y is equal to t. That's why we apply this formula, that is value for probability y is equal to t is equal to this minus of the this. We have already find the value of this term, which was q raised to power t, so we write here q raised to power t. Now this term is just similar to this term, just the difference is at the place of t we here have t plus 1. That is, the answer of this term is also this one by replacing t with the t plus 1. So here we write t plus 1. We can take common q raised to power t from these two terms, because this term can be written as q raised to power t multiplied by the q. On taking q raised to power t common, we here left with 1 minus q, that is this one. 1 minus q is equal to p. That means we get this answer.